Hi everybody, happy Earth Day, and I hope everybody had an amazing Easter weekend and Passover, beginning of your Passover celebration. And we are going to get started using some great, easy to make bows. I made a bracelet in the preview. I'm going to make it again and give you the measurements. So let's get started. Let me just get to my page view so that I can see the comments. Okay, so now I'm going to take some of this tulle. It's
Edna Patrick says hi. Sylvia.
Hi, Edna. 19 inches, and I have two pieces. I also have my bracelets, and I'm going to take some Bowdabra bow wire, and let's just see what we're doing here. So now I'm going to just cut it in half. And also, I want to thank all of you guys who shared during the preview. That was so nice. And if you can share again, I would really appreciate it. So this is just a really cute little bracelet. I've got these 3 little bangles. And then I have 18 inches. This is 6 inches wide of this tulle. And I just took some spare tulle that was already cut for another project, but I didn't use it. And so we're recycling it, or should I say upcycling it. So we're just gonna scrunch this down in here. And then I'm going to take these, which are 6 inches long, and I've already cut points on them because these are gonna be my petals. And I'm just gonna lay these down into my Bowdabra. And lay this in here. And lay this down in here, and let's see what we're doing here. Then I have my petals, and my petals, I've cut a curve on them, and now these are 3.5 inches. So now I'm just gonna scrunch this down, and I want to thank all of you guys who join me every week or watch the replay. It means so much to me when you comment, when you share, when you like Bowdabra, and when you follow us, because by following us, you're alerted immediately when I go live. So if I go live and it's not a planned live, you'll know that I'm live. So now I'm just gonna take, oh, I forgot to tell you, these are all the petals are 3.5 inches long. And so now I'm just gonna lay this petal in here. And I'm gonna take, now this is called punchinello, or I call it punch ribbon. And what's cool about this ribbon is it's actually a remnant. So this, being Earth Day, we wanna be really sustainable. This is ribbon, it's what they make sequins out of. So they just punch the sequin hole, and then these are remnants of sequins. So we're just gonna scrunch that little piece in here. And now I'm gonna just push everything down into my Bowdabra. And you notice that I put the bracelets in right after I put my wire in. And that was so that I could pull my wire up through here, pull it up, bring it through my slip knot, and I do everything in just one step. So I'm gonna pull that out, separate my ends, bring them around to the back, and I'm just gonna tie a knot here and tie another knot. And actually I need to double knot it. And then I'm just gonna clip the ends really close so you won't even feel it when you're wearing it. So this is just great. Now I did this with Cinco De Mayo in mind, but you can make these bracelets in any color. They're perfect for like the flower girls. They're almost like a corsage in a way. And bring this around. So all I'm doing is just separating, and then I'm gonna bring it all up here because I make these with wired ribbon, so that with the wired ribbon,
Karen Mondry wants to know, what color flowers would you use for a classic look for a bicycle basket?
For a bicycle basket? Oh my gosh, I think it would depend on the color of the bike. So if you have if it's just depending really on the color of the bike, I would try to find colors that would match it. So if it's like a blue bike and you wanted to do classic, I'd probably use yellow blues to match and mix the yellows and the blues. I think that would be really pretty. Isn't that fun? And so super, super simple to make. So now I'm going to put my bracelet aside. Oh, I love this little bracelet. Oh, last week, you know what? I'm going to fix, excuse me for one sec. I'm just going to move my iPad so that I can actually hopefully see the comments. Well, that's not working, is it? So we're trying, but it doesn't seem to be working. So I apologize, you guys, if I'm not commenting, but I absolutely promise. Last week I was a little remiss, but I absolutely promise to come back and look at all the comments from last week and this week and respond. And don't forget, right, I want to win because we are going to give away a free roll of our Bowdabra scrunchie ribbon at the end of this live. So, and everybody has loved the ribbons we've sent them, and they share when they get it in the Bowdabra fan gallery, which is so cool. So now I'm going to just fold everything in half and lay it down into my Bowdabra. And I forgot we have a Mother's Day special, so I'm going to have to walk away in a minute to show you. And Earth Day too. So now I've got, let's see, I have a yard, 2 yards, 3 yards, 4 yards, 5 yards. Oh wow, we have a lot of ribbon here. And about 6 yards of this ribbon, which is not on our store right now, but it will be on our store tomorrow. So I'm going to take this and let's see how, I think this is, let me look here. It's 6 inches wide. That's what I thought. So now I'm just going to scrunch this in and we're going to make big loops here and bring it back. And I had somebody last week who commented, so I'm just going to keep going back and forth. That's why it was so long, because this is going to be something that you could tie onto a vase. So we're just going to lay this back and forth and keep going. So also, you guys, please make sure that you click the follow button and like us on Bowdabra so that you'll be notified anytime we have a new post, new project, because we have them all the time. And
Scarlett H. Long says, that's gorgeous ribbon, love the color.
Oh, thank you, Scarlett. I know, I did too. So now this is going to be something that just kind of hangs down. These are sort of tails. So I've cut these all are 10 inches long. And I'm just going to lay these in, just alternating them with the red and the green. We're kind of using this theme of this red and green ribbon. I shall put the green going this way and the red going that way. And then what I'm going to do, because this would be really pretty just as a bow on a table, if you're doing a Cinco de Mayo, or obviously any theme that you want to do. So now I have these 2 ribbons. They're 1.5 inches wide. And let's see how long these are. I have 1 yard and 2 yards. So, oh, I'm seeing the comments. Oh, cool. Scarlett, Edna, Linda. Yeah, Edna, it is a lot of ribbon. So now what I'm going to do is twist it and scrunch it in. And then I'm going to bring it back over and twist and scrunch it in. And now what I'm going to do is bring it back. And this time I'm going to twist it. But coming back over here, I'm going to actually bring the red back, twist it, bring the green back over here, the red I mean. Then this time I'm going to use the green. And now I'm going to alternate in also my white. So this is a little different than what we normally do, but I wanted, because this ribbon's two-sided, I wanted to make sure that I get all the sides, all the colors. So now we'll do that back with the green. And here we're going to come back over with the white. And let's twist it and bring the white back over here. And now I can take my red and bring the red in, come back over with the red here, and then we'll just finish with a few little loops of the white. So it makes it really super easy. So, and again, I can see that some of you guys have shared. Thank you so very much. As I say each week, you guys are my marketing department. So your sharing is basically helping me market Bowdabra and our ribbons and everything else. So now I'm just gonna pull this out, separate the ends, bring it around to the back, and I'm gonna just tie this off. Oh, last week somebody made a comment and said that, you know, we make all these bows, but I always wear hats. Well, this hat and these earrings were made by Crystal Donnelly, who's one of our Bowdabra designers, and there is a little bow there that she made in the mini Bowdabra. So, and she did this painting of Vivi, so it's like really cool. And in the earrings, she used the Bowdabra bow wire. And aren't these beautiful? So I'm so lucky to have like such great designers and great friends. So now I'm just gonna leave that and we'll just push everything out. I'm gonna bring these down and now I'm gonna shape these ribbons and bring them here and just separate these here. So I know Linda, she did an amazing job on the earrings and on the hat. Crystal is such a talented artist. I mean, it blows me away with the designers that we have on our design team are so talented and so creative and crafty. And so then now I could take this vase and just tie this on the front. Let's tie, and all I'm doing is just tying a knot around the back. And it kind of fell down lower than I wanted it, but let's just bring this through here. And that's what I love about wired, is you can just shape it however you like. Thank you, Edna. Yeah, Linda, it is a really good idea to flip the wire and the ribbon because it helps to interchange it if you don't want it to be a layered bow. So, but this is so super simple to make. So I'll put that aside. And now, and it's Earth Day, so even though we did an Earth Day segment last week, I'm trying to reuse ribbon in this segment. So, because that's what's cool about Bowdabra. So now I'm going to just fold my wire in half. Thank you, Karen and Tamara. Yes, that would be great. Using that last bow that I just made for a Memorial Day and using blue in it would make it definitely. And we are going to do a patriotic segment coming up. Whoops, I need to tell you how long this is. So this is 15.5 inches. I've already dovetailed the ends, and I'm going to just lay this into the Bowdabra. Then using the same red ribbon because we're figuring this would be the theme of our party. So we want everything to kind of match. And I've got 21 inches. And all I'm going to do is take the right side of my ribbon, put it upside down into my Bowdabra, and then bring it back around. So I think you guys can see the theme, the colors of the Mexican flag. And then now just scrunch that in here. Then I have, let's see, these are 5 inches wide by 8 inches. And I'm just gonna lay this piece in here and take this next piece and just lay this down in here. And then I have this piece, which is 16 inches by 1.5. Take the right side of my ribbon. Oh, Marlena, thank you for sharing. And put that down in here. And I'm going to bring this back around. Again, take the right side of my ribbon, put that down into my Bowdabra, come back and push it down there. So super simple. Then I have these pieces of tubular mesh, which are about 4 inches long. And we just cut them up. They were left over from another project, so they're all different sizes. But again, we're recycling with Bowdabra, And then I have this cute little rose, which was from something else that we did a long time ago. Scrunch that down in there and just give everything a good push. Bring it up. Pull that through my slip knot. Pull it tight while it's still in Bowdabra. And if you're watching the replay, please make sure you let me know that you saw it on the replay. And now I'm going to just tie a knot. And if you're watching us over on YouTube, please know that every Monday we're live on Facebook at 4 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Mountain, 6 p.m. Central. Now I could just tie this on, I think this could be really pretty. You can put it like on the wall behind you, or you could even tie it on a ponytail holder and it could be a really pretty ponytail bow. So super, super simple. I know, isn't that a pretty rose? I have no idea where I got the rose from, but it's lasted a long time and it's been used in a lot of different projects. So I'm going to put this aside and we are going to, well, this one I like because it could be like a little corsage, maybe, if I can take it apart here. So, and this again would be a really pretty ponytail holder. So that's what we're going to make with this bow here. So we're going to start with our green and my Bowdabra bow wire. And, oh, in 1 minute, I'm having too much, oh my gosh, watch the scissors, Sandy. I'm having too much fun making all these bows and I keep forgetting to show you guys the Mother's Day special because we had such a good response last week that we're going to offer the ultimate hair bow kit that we had last week this week, and I'll show you what's included in a moment. So what I'm going to do is take, this is a grosgrain ribbon, I'm going to fold it in half, and I'm just going to scrunch the half of it down. Oh, how much do I have? It's 1.5 inches by 34 inches. So I'm just going to fold it in half and scrunch it the right side down. And then I'm going to bring this back around and make a loop. And I probably would be better making this in the mini Bowdabra. I'm going to come right down, take the right side, put it upside down into my Bowdabra. Then I'm going to take my first loop that I had and just scrunch that down. And then bring this back over here and scrunch the second one, because what I did was like make an X here. And then I'm going to take my red tulle that is really just a 2-inch wide and 40 inches, and all I'm going to do is just loop this back and forth. And let's see what we're doing here. And we're just going to kind of loop it back and forth and just add this in here. And then I'm going to just take my roses, and actually we put these together with a glue dot, so I'm going to actually put them on at the end. So now I'm going to just pull this through, pull it tight while it's still in the Bowdabra, separate the ends, bring it around to the back, and tie a knot. And when you put these on, you're probably going to want to use a glue that's going to hold, because these glue dots won't hold up to a little girl running around with a ponytail. And now tie that really tight and clip it and just shape everything and take my little roses and put those in the center. And I'm going to actually clip this tail. And there you have a really super, super simple, easy to make ponytail holder. So I'm going to probably go a couple of minutes over today, but I do want to show you this kit. So I'm just going to walk over and pull a box from here. So sorry guys, I didn't mean to do this, but I forgot to put this out. So we're going to just bring this back over here, and I'll show you what's included with your ultimate hair bow kit. So you actually get all of these beautiful ribbons. I know you've seen me work with them before. And they are 1.5 inches by 3 yards of each color. So that's a really good deal. And then you're gonna also get the mini Bowdabra, and you're gonna get the mini Bowdabra hair bow tool and ruler, and you're gonna get a roll of Bowdabra bow wire. Now, what's so cool about the mini tool is it actually comes with a CD that that links up to a downloadable ebook, and it's sort of an interactive software. So I want to just show you under my whole mess here, but this, whoa, I almost, okay, this is not good, Sandy. What the book would be if you actually downloaded and printed it, which is why we include it. So there's literally step-by-step picture instructions for 70 different hair bows. So I just wanted to share that with you. And the code will be good till Mother's Day. And it's Mother's Day 15. I believe it's Mother's Day 15. Terry's gonna put it up. So thank you guys so much for liking this. I don't like to be salesy when I'm doing the lives, but every once in a while I have to do something so we pay for them, right? And so now, Tambra, thank you so much. I'm gonna start this fun bow here. Take my, what did I do with my Bowdabra? Okay, okay, so now I moved everything out of my way and now I'm all flustered. So we're gonna make this bow, and then we're gonna make one more bow after it. So since we had the punchinello, we decided to use it as sort of a tail on this bow. So I've got, the punchinello is 3 inches wide and 31 inches long, and all I'm doing is just laying this in as a tail. And I'm taking another piece the same size and just laying it down into my Bowdabra. Then I have our beautiful, this is our, whoops, I have to show you. Well, even the wrong side of the ribbon is pretty, but this is our beautiful, it's Catherine's collection ribbon. And so now what I'm gonna do, I've got, let's see, 1 yard, I have 2 yards of this ribbon. And we're just gonna make, and what I loved about this is, even though it really is more for like for a holiday time, it's perfect for Cinco de Mayo because the reds and the greens and the gold are Cinco de Mayo colors. So we're gonna fold it and twist and fold and twist. Edna, thank you. This really is that every single ribbon that Catherine's collection has they're more gorgeous. Each ribbon is more gorgeous than the last. So now I'll just take my wand, scrunch it down in here, and now pull this up, pull that through my slip knot, and pull it tight while it's still in the Bowdabra. Separate the ends, bring them around to the back, tie this off, oops, and tie a knot. And I could leave this or use it to tie it onto something. You could put this on a vase or, you know, on a margarita bowl. And bring this. And I mean, how super simple with this ribbon though, it's just, oh my gosh, fabulous. Such beautiful, beautiful ribbon. So in about a minute, we're going to announce the new winner for this week's free roll of Bowdabra Scrunchy Ribbon. And if you're watching the replay, so I believe it's being picked right now, so it should be up in just a second. If you're watching the replay though, I am just getting everything. I just lost my scissors and I'm lucky I didn't cut my foot off with them. So now I'm going to just take some Bowdabra bow wire, fold it in half, and cut it, and lay this down into my Bowdabra. And if you are watching the replay, just remember we go live. Please, if you follow us, you'll get notified when we go live. This is 17 inches by 2.5 inches. So I've dovetailed the ends, and we're just going to scrunch that in. And then I have this piece that is 2.5 inches wide and 24 inches long. And we're just going to make a loop here. Take the right side of the ribbon, put it in upside down.
The winner's Tammy Harsh DeHaven.
Oh, Tammy, congratulations on winning. Please make sure that you private message Bowdabra and with your with your address and email, and we'll get that off to you right away. And now I'm going to see, we've got 14.5 inches by 1.5 inches. Just going to fold that in half and lay that down. And so we've got here, I have 18.5 by 1.5. And I'm going to just now take the right side, put it upside down, do the same thing with a little loop. I mean, this is so simple, guys. Anybody you know who can't tie a bow, this is a perfect gift. And it's perfect for Mother's Day. And with our Mother's Day special, anybody that has new grandbabies, here I am talking, 11 inches by, this is a 1.5 inch wide ribbon. And then, let's see here, so I have 14 inches by 1.5 inches. Take the right side, lay this down, bring it back over here, and scrunch it down in there. So what I was going to say is the Mother's Day deal that we have is perfect for a new grandmother or anybody that has little girls that they want to make hair bows for. It's a great Mother's Day gift. So pull this out, separate the ends, bring it around to the back, and I'll tie a knot. I think I'll tie a knot. And double knot, and I apologize, it sounds like somebody's gardener is outside. So if you're hearing that, I'm sorry. And then you can just tie this onto a ponytail holder. This also would make a really pretty horse show bow for little girls' hair for the horse show. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this week's live. I always enjoy these. And please don't forget to check out bowdabrablog.com, where we have tons and tons of tutorials, and also our YouTube channel, Bowdabra Today. Thanks so much, and see you next week. Bye.